Hey everyone, it's Mark. You know how much I love taking something old and making it new again? And when it comes to homes, nothing quite captures that spirit like barnhouse style. Barnhouse style blends rustic beauty with modern comfort. It's about open spaces, cozy corners, natural light, and the warmth of natural materials. Ready to bring this cozy, unique look to your home? Here's how to design the perfect barnhouse. If you've ever stepped foot in a barn, you know the feeling. You look up and suddenly you're met with all this space, all this air. That's the magic of a vaulted ceiling. High vaulted ceilings are a signature of barnhouse design. They instantly create an airy and spacious feel, even if your home isn't enormous. Light dances differently in a room with a vaulted ceiling. Your eyes will love to follow the lines of these exposed beams. We're talking rustic charm amplified. Think big, rough-hewn timbers, maybe even reclaimed wood with a story to tell. Imagine sunlight streaming through those high windows, casting shadows and highlighting the texture of the wood. And you know, when you have all that height to play with, you can get creative with your lighting fixtures too. Picture a stunning wrought iron chandelier, adding a touch of elegance to the rustic simplicity. Or how about a series of vintage pendant lights, casting a warm glow over a cozy seating area? The possibilities are endless. Vaulted ceilings don't just elevate the look of a room, they elevate the feeling. They invite you to take a deep breath, to relax, to truly be present in the space. And isn't that what we all want in a home? A place where we can breathe easy and just be ourselves? When I think about barnhouse style, I think about the honesty of materials. It's about letting the natural beauty of wood, stone and metal shine through. Barnhouse style is rooted in nature. It's about bringing the outdoors in, creating a space that feels grounded and connected to the earth. Think about using reclaimed wood for walls, floors, even countertops. Every knot, every grain tells a story, whispering tales of seasons past. And the best part? No two pieces are exactly alike. It's that uniqueness that adds so much character. Now, let's talk about stone. Natural stone, like fieldstone or slate, can bring a sense of permanence and history to your home. Use it for a fireplace surround, an accent wall, or even a backsplash in the kitchen. It's like bringing a piece of the outdoors right inside. And don't forget about metal accents. Wrought iron, copper and brass add warmth and a touch of industrial chic. Think about using them for lighting fixtures, door hardware, or even furniture. You want to mix and match these materials, playing with textures and finishes to create a look that feels both rustic and refined. It's about creating a space that feels lived in, loved, and full of heart. Now, let's talk about something that can make or break a space natural light. And in barnhouse design, light is everything. That's where those big, beautiful windows come in. We're talking about windows that stretch from floor to ceiling, windows that act like frames for the view outside. Imagine waking up in the morning, sunlight streaming in, inviting you to start your day. Or picture yourself curled up with a good book as the afternoon light paints golden hues across the room. It's pure magic. But it's not just about the light itself. It's about the connection to nature that those windows provide. Suddenly, the outdoors isn't something separate, something you have to go outside to experience. It's right there just beyond the glass, a constant source of beauty and inspiration. And if you're lucky enough to have a view, those large windows become like living artwork, constantly changing with the seasons. Plus, think about the design possibilities. Floor-to-ceiling windows are practically begging for cozy window seats, perfect for curling up with a book or watching the sunset. One of the things I love most about barnhouse style is the sense of openness. It's about creating a space that feels airy and spacious, where family and friends can gather comfortably. But here's the thing. Open concept doesn't have to mean cold and impersonal. In fact, it's all about finding that perfect balance between open space and cozy nooks. Think about it. Those big open barns of old weren't just wide open spaces. They had stalls, lofts, and hidden corners that added a sense of intimacy. And that's what we want to recreate in our homes. Start with a layout that flows naturally from one space to the next. Think about how you actually live in your home. Do Do you love to entertain? Then a spacious kitchen that opens to a dining and living area might be perfect. But even within that open layout, you can create cozy zones. Define a seating area with a plush rug and comfortable furniture. Tuck a reading nook into a corner with a comfy armchair and a good reading lamp. And don't forget about the power of a fireplace. A fireplace instantly creates a focal point, a gathering place for family and friends. Now, let's talk about putting it all together. Because the real magic of barnhouse style happens when you start mixing and matching. It's about finding that sweet spot where rustic charm meets modern sensibility. Think of it like this. The rustic elements ground the space, giving it a sense of history and warmth. But then, you bring in those modern touches to add a touch of freshness and sophistication. It's all about creating a look that feels both timeless and current. So how do you actually do it? Well, let's start with the furniture. Imagine a big, chunky wood dining table. It's got all those beautiful imperfections, those knots and grains that tell a story. But instead of pairing it with equally rustic chairs, why not try something unexpected? Sleek, modern chairs with clean lines and a touch of metal add a touch of unexpected contrast. Or how about a vintage leather sofa paired with mid-century modern side tables? The mix of textures and styles creates a look that's both interesting and inviting. And don't forget about the accessories. This is where you can really have some fun. A collection of vintage bottles on a reclaimed wood shelf adds a touch of rustic charm, but then you can add a modern touch with a sleek metal sculpture or a piece of abstract art. So there you have it, friends. Barnhouse style is about so much more than just shiplap and barn doors. It's about creating a space that feels warm, inviting and full of heart. It's about embracing the beauty of natural materials, maximizing natural light, and finding that perfect balance between open space and cozy nooks. With these design tips, you can create a home that's both warm and timeless. Like and subscribe for more unique home design inspiration. And be sure to share your own barnhouse style journeys with me in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you create.